At first glance, you might see the familiar, boxy DNA of the T2, but don't be fooled. Is this just a larger frame, or a fundamental upgrade? The Traveler 8 concept is Jetour's answer to the critics. It isn't just a bigger box, it is a sophisticated evolution that swaps generic ruggedness for a cybermechanical soul. I am Ava. Today, we're looking at whether Jetour has finally stepped out of the shadow of the Land Rover Defender to create something truly original. Debuting as the flagship of the Travel Plus strategy, the Traveler 8, also known as the T3, is a full-size, intelligent off-road terminal. Built on a non-load-bearing body for extreme durability, it represents the brand's shift toward the premium off-road segment. This concept isn't just a show car, it is a technical blueprint for a quad-motor beast that targets the elite levels of the EV and hybrid world. The evolution here is in the ridge of steel, visual language. The designers have moved toward a more monolithic, armored look. The front fascia integrates the headlights into a digital grille, while the body panels feature sharper, more intentional creases. It looks less like a recreational SUV and more like a tactical deployment vehicle. It's a transition from looking tough to being engineered for the impossible. The biggest change is the scale and the tech integration. We've moved from a light off-road platform to a distributed four-wheel drive architecture. The doors now feature a suicide-style opening for maximum cabin access, and the traditional spare tire carrier has been replaced by a multifunctional energy box. This is a move toward a software-defined exterior, where every part of the body serves a secondary functional purpose. The DNA hasn't just survived, it has been weaponized. With a non-load-bearing chassis and the implementation of plus or minus 10-degree rear-wheel steering, this concept is specifically designed for crabwalk, maneuvers through tight mountain passes, and technical terrain that would stop a standard SUV in its tracks. We are looking at a platform that supports a weighting depth exceeding most luxury rivals, ensuring that water crossings are no longer a gamble, but a calculated move. This mechanical grit is backed by the XWD Intelligent Drive System, which manages instantaneous torque across 4 independent motors. It's a setup that replaces traditional locking differentials with millisecond-accurate digital control, allowing each wheel to fight for traction independently. The Traveler 8 doesn't just rely on brute force. It uses high-frequency terrain scanning to adapt its suspension and power delivery before the tires even touch the obstacle. This is hardcore hardware wrapped in a futuristic, high-tech shell, proof that Jetour hasn't forgotten its roots. They've simply evolved them for a world where rugged must also mean intelligent. Jetour is targeting the global explorer. This vehicle is positioned for markets like the Middle East and Australia, where range and reliability are non-negotiable. By offering both a 1,282 horsepower pure EV and a 1,400 km range EREV, Jetour is catering to those who want the silence of electric power without the fear of being stranded in the wilderness. It's for the buyer who finds the Hummer EV too loud and the Rivian too fragile. Final verdict? Jetour designers have absolutely leveled up. The Traveler 8 concept proves that this brand can now dictate design trends rather than follow them. This isn't just another concept destined for a museum. It is a strategic blueprint for a global assault on the premium off-road market. With plans for global production starting in 2027, this new species is set to become the gold standard for high-end, intelligent off-roading. The future potential here is massive. By integrating a non-load-bearing body with a quad-motor, 400 km range EREV system, Jetour has solved the ultimate paradox of the modern explorer: how to have world-class capability without the leash of a charging cable. They are moving into a space where the vehicle is no longer just a tool, but a survival platform. If the production version keeps even 80% of this technical precision and cybermechanical soul, the established icons of the industry are in serious trouble. Jetour has successfully transitioned from looking the part to defining the standard. The message is loud and clear. The border between luxury and rugged utility has officially been erased. Stay fast. Stay smart. I am Ava. See you in the next one.